Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to more Zero Time Dilemma. I am Gina, aka the Gina Chu. How are you guys doing today? I know it's kind of a weird day because it's a Thursday and your girl doesn't stream on Thursdays, but I didn't stream last night, and also it's my life and I'll do what I fucking want. So it's Thursday and I'm streaming and we're gonna play more Zero Time Dilemma, and I'm very excited about it. And you better be very excited about it too, otherwise why are you here? I have no idea why you're here if you're not excited. You should be. You should get on the hype train, as it were. So, we are going to jump back in, and we're going to see what viewers' choices today for what story fragment we're going to try to bust through, because God knows there's nobody in the world that knows what order to do this shit in. I've tried to find websites that are like, hey, here's how you do it so you don't run into story locks. Not for this game. So, where are we going today? We've done everything for C team at this point. We have 2 for Q team and 2 for D team, so we could go either way at this point. Whichever team you want. Let's start with Q team, top left. Okay, so this one here, this is them staring at the box. So I assume again we're gonna kind of get cut off here. And since we might as well do the force quit one for D team as well and get that out of the way, and then maybe we'll do an actual story one for Q. And then that'll be everything we have unlocked. Then we'll have to start going back and seeing how to unlock stuff. And that's where it's gonna get confusing. I have no idea
now
what to do.
Now announcing the current casualties.
Oh, tell me, who's dead?
Presently, there are
I think we know the answer.
none.
Nobody's dead. Not today.
Please continue
Well, not in this
enjoying
world
the
anyway.
decision game.
They're just messing with us.
Well, this is good, though. Now we know no one's died so far.
So far. You make it sound like somebody will die at some point.
Isn't that obvious? We're all human.
Oh, come on. There's no way I'm dying of old age here.
You know, that's kind of an interesting thought, that if we just decide, you know what, fuck this shit, I don't want to play any games, and he just wants to keep knocking people out, we could just hang around until the first 6 of us die of old age. That puts Q way ahead of the pack. It's kind of an odd thing.
Oh, but I guess the vote at 1330 went really well.
Sounds like everyone spread the votes out.
Wait, forget that for now. Look at your bracelets.
Murderous mirror, quivering Q, and errant Eric.
0003?
Not exactly a
I love
Happy
it.
New Year kind of mood, is it?
Yeah, there's nothing to be happy about.
There is! The death count is 0. That's plenty to be happy over. That being said, how about a
The two of them are
celebratory
like,
shot?
oh.
Do you need to rub it in?
Oh, that's right. You're still a minor.
That's not what I meant at all.
He can't drink.
His head. He's got a giant metal orb on his head,
Yeah,
remember?
he can't drink with that mask on.
That thing. Well, don't you have some sort of mouth part to open?
No. Of course I don't. If it opened, it would have done that a long... It's open.
Huh?
Look, the box. The force quit box.
Let's check it out.
Why is it open?
And what's up with this weird device?
It's open, huh?
Huh, something's displayed on the monitor here.
It says, to execute the force quit program, the central control computer must be booted.
Oh.
Central control computer?
What if...
Yeah,
Maybe
somehow
it's-
this box got open. We don't know how.
Hey, where are you going?
And Gab's just sitting there like, my dude.
Where are we?
The map says we're in...
The quantum computer dome. The computers in here govern all the functions that run within the shelter.
Why do you know that?
I can't really tell you why, because I don't know.
Do we have another
What?
Esper on our hands?
Anyway, I think they mean this when they say central control computer.
Nobody takes the box with them. I'll watch it close right up.
So, what about that thing?
Oh, look
Wait.
at this.
I feel like I'm remembering something.
They're both like, huh?
I know.
Know what?
The way you start up the system.
Really?
First, we need to get the cover off. There's no way we can insert the plug if we don't.
The plug?
Please, just shh. I think the number is...
Obviously, we don't know the number. So this is where we're going to get stuck in this box thing. Unfortunately, we do not know the answer yet.
What was it?
Come on.
And they get all testy with him. Don't you see I'll pull your fucking weight? Alright, so here's them with the force quit box. So let's just get this one over with. So that we know what information we may need to look for. And then we'll go do the other Q one, and then the other D one, and then we'll start running around. Force quit D. Oh, hello.
Now announcing the current casualties. Presently, there
Oh,
are
I know what we'll do once we're done. We'll have to kill off the other teams. That'll probably unlock stuff.
none.
We have to do that.
Please continue enjoying the decision game.
Hey, excuse me, but could we maybe call a cab? We have a lost child here.
Who are you talking about?
Well, best to get her home soon. Her mother must be worried. And
You know better than anyone that I don't have one.
good God.
0003? We're in the new year now?
So it's no longer 2028, but
January 1st, 2029.
Our memories end after we voted at 1330.
now we're stuck with a 10-hour blank gap.
But were we really asleep that whole time?
We
Not the whole
might have
time.
woken up several times since then, but we've only forgotten about it.
Because of the drugs.
Now, a reminder that in these instances, this is when we spread out the votes, got thrown into the acid showers, and then nobody pressed the acid shower button, so nobody got burned to death. So this is literally just like, they won't fucking kill each other. Sucks for Zero.
Hey look, the box.
Box?
The Force Quit box.
Oh, theirs is open too. Would you look at that?
Why is it open?
No
Oh, yeah, I
idea.
know this one.
There's text displayed on the monitor.
Force quit program on standby. To initiate, 2 key items must be set. How about that?
Wait,
So
think
they need
there's
2
more to
key
the message.
items.
Each is a mother's memento.
Each is a mother's
mother's-
memento.
Memento?
Diana, does any of that ring a bell for you?
No!
hey, what's wrong?
My
Fi's
head!
charm.
My head! No. That can't be.
What is it?
Did you remember something?
But if that's true, then the key items we need to insert are
to actually name them. So, Brooch could fit here, but we don't have anything to put here. We don't have any idea what a second one could be. Brooch could be one of them. That is a mother's memento, but we don't know what else to put in there. So...
Huh. I wonder why
What's the matter?
I thought I remembered. But then it slipped through my fingers.
Can't believe it.
Wait. I know I can get it. Let me try again.
That face. So yeah, so here we have the 3 different things we need. C-Team needs the code to get their Force Quit box open. Q-Team needs the password to start up the computer system. And D-Team needs 2 mother's mementos. And if we want to assume that Phi's mother's brooch is one of them, we need to find another. So those are 3 mysteries that we need to solve. But for now, we're going to go here. Let's finish up Q-Team. Let's get them out of the way. We have another fragment that goes off in 2 different directions at the end. So let's jump in here. Radical 6.
Huh? Why?
Nope. It won't even budge.
Ah! The hell is that?
Oh, this room. Okay, yeah, this room is gonna be a little
Formaldehyde
annoying, but we'll
solution
deal with it.
with
A pig.
It's okay, Mira. I'm right here with you.
Eric!
we're in the biolab, right?
So there's a bunch of biological research here.
Jeez, this place is really
Biolab.
creepy. Why is something like this in a bomb shelter?
Maybe the builders thought to be prepared for some kind of pandemic.
Pandemic?
Pandemic?
An infectious disease that hits on a global scale. It's like a sudden deadly virus outbreak.
Maybe this place is an isolated location for researching all kinds of viruses like that.
Oh, okay.
Or maybe Zero put it here in order to do something to us.
Like what?
Like what?
Like maybe taking the ingredients and cooking all of us a nice meal.
Ugh.
But isn't it too early for dinner?
It's been 4.5 hours since we fell asleep in the lounge.
4.5 hours. They knocked us out for quite a while.
No, not necessarily. We could have woken up a bunch of times during all that, but if Zero erased our memories...
Of course, we wouldn't remember.
No.
What's this?
Slash the pig's stomach.
Stomach.
Whoa! For real? Would that mean that we...
Probably.
Why? Why do we have to do something like that?
I have no idea, but it's not like we really have a choice, do we?
There's no way to leave. We're just gonna have to do what he said.
Alright, well, we've got Dumb and Murderer with us, but we're gonna seek a way out. And obviously, he didn't mean that pig. He meant this a pig. Hey, there's a dotted line on this pillow. Maybe we're supposed to slash this pig? It'd be a lot easier if it is. No harm in trying. But we need something to slash it with first. There's a lot of little puzzles here. So let's just jump into it. This looks like a researcher's note. They must have been doing research on cells. Oh, God, yeah. Oh, I've got to pull up the answers to this one because I remember this being the P. Oh, and there is a puzzle in here that literally made me, if I remember correctly, scream on the top of my lungs during stream. I was so angry at it. And I'll show you why. It's kind of bullshit. Unfortunately, there's the most bullshit in the puzzles in this game. I feel like maybe they not ran out of ideas, but they were pressed for time, and so they went with some stuff that really isn't the smartest. So let's look at the cells under the microscope. Careful examination of the green and pink liquids reveal two different cell structures. Separating the liquids results in different colors. One thing is clear after inspecting the separated liquids under the microscope: the cell structure is unique for each color. So we need to separate some colors and maybe mix some of them together. Why is this only this one piece of model red? It fell out and I barely touched it, I swear. Did I break it? Maybe we can use it for something. Let's take it. We have a piece of a DNA model. With a, would that be... It's a shape. I'm an idiot. What do we have here? This piece from the model, doesn't it have a hole in the same shape as the screws? Ah, I think we can unscrew it. Oh, I totally forgot about that. That was a lucky click. Yes, the cover's off. So we have the cover of the centrifuge, and if you don't know what a centrifuge is something that, like phlebotomists and stuff will put like vials of blood or other liquids in, and then it spins it really, really fast, and it can separate parts of liquids. Do you see the plan coming together? There's sure a lot of tools. I wonder what they're for. I don't think anything here is useful. Yeah, the most useless one is Eric.
That's a lot of damage.
Let's leave them then. Who knows what would happen if we move them? Anything here? I see a piece of paper. Let's see. Set the dial A to mix the liquid. Set the dial to B to separate the liquid. Okay. Place 2 test tubes with liquid into the machine. The centrifuge will mix them and output the mixture into 1 beaker. Place 1 beaker with liquid into the machine. The centrifuge will separate the liquid into 2 test tubes. Well, there we go. So now we know how to use the centrifuge machine. I think that might be all we need this area for. This is also a really annoying puzzle. There's a sink. Oh, and some caster wheels at the bottom. Maybe we can move it? It's not moving an inch. Damn, I think it's locked in place. Even though we could just reach over and use the sink. No, we can't use it till we can move the whole damn thing. Why in half? Hello? Let's try with this. Ah, damn, this is definitely not breaking that easily. Stop, what are you gonna do if the cover breaks? Jeez, would you think something through before you do something irreversible? Right? It seems locked in place. Okay, so if we want to move this, we also have to get it unlocked. This machine makes me want to die. I think it's an analyzer, but it doesn't look like the power's on. I don't think the power cord's even connected, but I doubt we can turn it on as of now. The drawer doesn't want to open. There's no space for a key either, so maybe it's not supposed to. Okay, so those drawers don't open. But we do have this computer. There's nothing on the monitor. Do you think we could use this computer to do research? I don't think so. Let's keep looking. Oh, look! Green and pink liquids. Some suspicious liquid. It won't explode if we mix it, will it? Oh, it looks like mad scientists do, right? Well, that's an old-fashioned reference. So we have the green liquid and the pink liquid that the thing mentioned, and we can separate them and mix different colors, and boy, are we gonna have fun doing that. This is a clean bench. It's preventing contamination of samples while working. What kind of contamination? So things like microorganisms, bacteria, things shouldn't get mixed in samples. I see, you really know your stuff. Yeah, he does. Oh, look, another microwave. I don't think there's any point to putting that, well, no, but... Oh, I think this thing will fit in here. The centrifuge cover? We can try. Letters appeared on the cover. Orange, blue, white. And petri dishes. I'm just trying to see if anything else on the bottom of that thing. Okay, and then there's this shit. It's a butterfly specimen. I can move it. It looks like it's the only one not locked in. Seahorse, anyways, kind of the type of fish. What did they say about this one? It can't. This is the only one locked in place. Well, there's a reason for that. But we'll get to it later. There's specimens everywhere. What are they doing with all these? Maybe just to freak someone out? Ha ha ha! If only Zero was a fun prankster. Yeah, if only this was just a fun time! Damn it, where the hell is Zero trapping us in here? Pounding on it is not going to help it open. Stop wasting time. We only have so much time and energy. Let's follow Zero's instructions for now. Probably the smart thing to do, not gonna lie. Oh god, this thing. 4 buttons, each a different color. This might be... You think if we got the combination right, this thing would open? Well, we don't have the combination right now. I don't know if this opens. Looks like it's a grown-up's turn now. That doesn't open. That doesn't open. It's locked. No keyhole that I can see. Does it even open? What about those buttons there? That doesn't open either. Okay, well, we don't have the answer for that puzzle yet. We also don't have anything to slice open that thing's stomach. The only thing we do have are colors to separate, but we don't have power to this thing yet. So we can't put the samples in there. So my question to you is, what the actual fuck? Am I missing something? Chair here, right? Chair doesn't have armrests. I don't like it. So we're just take it to my couch once we get out of here. There's nothing over there. Those aren't openable yet. Well, let's look at the microscope. There's nothing in it. Would you give me a sec? Just give me a sec. I can't see anything. How exactly are you going to see anything without the lens? Right, we don't have the lens. Slash the pig's stomach. We're aware of slash the pig's stomach. The analyzer's up, but I think we can use it if we find a power cord. I would love to find a power cord. The only thing I can think of is that maybe separating the colors with the centrifuge will make something happen. Looks like they cleanly separated. Yeah, so now we have red and white. Blue and yellow. So we saw orange, blue, and white. So we have blue and white, and red and yellow make orange. So I'm gonna take a guess and say, let's put yellow in here, and red in here, and we can make orange. And then those will be the 3 colors we saw. Orange. Which is great, except we don't have power to the fucking thing. There's an outlet back here. Yeah, there is, but I don't have... I'm missing something really obvious. Unless I can figure this puzzle out now. It's really hard without any hints. He's right, leaving it to luck. Yeah, so that means we don't have the information we need yet. I don't have anything to cut it open with? I'm just kind of clicking everywhere to make sure I didn't miss anything. Are there any other power cords that I can unhook from something? I'm missing something stupidly obvious, so hold on 1 second. Yeah! There's a sink on this thing. Hey look, I found this in there. The knife looks pretty sharp. Maybe we can use it to cut open the pig's stomach. It tells me that I can't use it until I move it, but you can use it to find an item inside. This game. Alright, I'm gonna do it. Ready? Oh! Looks like there's a bunch of things inside. What do we have? A file on Fanatic Bio-R. This incubation period for this virus is extremely short. Mortality rate is 100%. Symptoms include blood erupting from the body and then death. We have a microscope lens. We have a power cord. What is this paper? Fanatic Bio-R? Never heard of it. Well, let's put stuff where we know stuff needs to go. I think we can use this now. Let's look at something under the microscope. I don't think we can. I think we actually need a slide. Oh, we can look at it. Right, okay. So we can look at these things. It's too fuzzy to see. That's what the white looks like. All the white cells in the all of the cells in the white liquid are by themselves. Alright, these are all in duos. All the cells in the blue liquid attached together in twos. But this one is too fuzzy to see. So I might need to separate it and look at the colors separately. That is a possibility, and I'm going to do that right now, just for no purposes. Because that might be a code. Okay, the reds attached together in threes. Yellow attaches together in fives. Okay. So let's mix these back together again because I'm pretty sure I'm still going to need orange. I could be wrong. We may have to separate them again, but that's okay. Oh, the power turned on, but we can't use it yet. It looks like it's on standby mode right now. The cover there opened up. What could that be? There's a thin hole. Maybe it'll turn if we stick something in. Something thin and long. Let's stab the machine! I think this knife fits in the hole. Let's see. Hey, it fits perfectly. Yes, the analyzer's on. I can't believe using a knife with a lever actually worked. Me neither, and if we can take the knife out, we can still use it. Oops. The blade broke off inside, and now it's useless as a knife. Idiot, look what you did, damn it! How are we gonna cut the pig open now? Eric, how are you possibly this stupid? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to pull solitaire. It's all over. Zero's gonna kill us now. It's done is done. The analyzer is still on at least. Fuck. This thing will analyze liquids. Yes, we'll put 3 in. So let's put them in orange, blue, white order. Since that was what was on there. Yay, we did it! No matter how bad the situation is, solving a problem always cheers you up. Oh, there's something in there. It's a baby! It's a specimen cylinder. It looks like there's a human fetus inside. What's wrong? Are you turning your head away like that? It's a fetus! And here we go. What are these symbols? 5 symbols with 5 colors, all different. It could be a hint. Indeed, it could. So we have a yellow bird, pink fish, shark, something like that. A white, what is it, a dragonfly? It's a red flower. And a blue person. Mirror wants to see if it has a heart yet. Listen, don't give her any ideas, queen, okay? That only has 4 colors. So I don't think that has anything to do with that, but it might give us a hint as to what to do here. So many specimens. Disgusting. A perfect fit, but nothing's happening. Maybe the positions are wrong? Oh, well, let's move them around. So we know the blue one doesn't move. Which is confusing to me because it has nothing to do with the order that we have things in. Let's try to do this best we can. Yellow bird. I'm so dumb. It's the numbers of the colors. So, like, white is by themselves. The white was the dragonfly. That's not a dragonfly. Right, yellow is 5, and yellow is the bird. Red was 3, and red was the flower. No. Okay. I'm gonna separate the color, the other, no, we saw all of them. White was 1, blue was 2, red was 3, yellow was 5. So yellow bird is 5, blue person is 2, Oh, okay. We don't have the hint for it yet. Okay. Well, if white is 1, and blue is 2, red is 3. Was the liquid the same? Yes, there was. We have white. We're gonna go through this again. White, blue, red, and yellow. I'm dumb. So white, we hit once. Blue, we hit twice. Yellow, no, I'm sorry, red, we hit 3 times. And yellow, we hit 5 times. Yay, it's unlocked! Good job, pretty amazing for a kid your age. I won't lose next time. What an idiot. Oh, goody, one of these again. Ba-da-da-da-da, I hate everything in my life. I hate these puzzles so fucking much. I really do. Can you tell that I, like, truly just despise them with every fiber of my being? I'm not even gonna bother trying to fight with this thing. Let's just take a fucking... Let there be an attempt. Okay, we're getting somewhere. We're getting in the vicinity of somewhere. Okay. I feel like these are pretty much locked in. Where did the little one go? Oh, I see it. I fucked it up. Oh my god! I figured it out! Oh my god, I figured it out on my own! Capsules? What do we need these for? Are we supposed to take them? I don't like capsules. They have to be cherry flavored. Eric, you aren't still taking children's cough syrup, are you? Okay. So we now have these capsules. So here's the thing about the capsules, and here's the answer to the puzzle. It may be a little more obvious. Well, it's less obvious if you look here, but this is what I didn't understand about this puzzle. This drove me nuts. I'm going, I have these capsules. What are they trying to tell me? These are numbers. This is a red 5, a blue 3, a pink 2, and a yellow 1. I hate everything in my life. That drove me insane for like an hour. And when I looked up the answer, I can't. I can't. So that's obviously the answer to this. So yellow bird, that's number 1. Number 2 is the pink fish. Number 3 is the blue person, which would make this go here because we can't move that. We've got it. Suck a dick. Thank you. I see, that's how it goes. I'm glad you're here. Oh, it's nothing. I knew it too, of course. I know this way before. Hey, don't ignore me. Some kind of machine came out. A fingerprint authentication device. Do we have to prove our identities now? What if the exit opens if we do it? Let's just try it out. Ow, that hurt. What the? I thought it was just wanted a fingerprint. What is this? Is this some sort of trap? Damn it, I'm bleeding. That hurt. Huh? What's that sound? Maybe that means we passed the authentication? Hey, look over there. The light by the sink turned on. Hey. The green light's turned on. Must mean there's power. Did anything change? Let's see. Can it move? Indeed it can. Oh, there's a drawer in here. This is a scalpel. We could probably use it. Let's take it with us. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Looks like we're still going to slash a pig's stomach. I think this is the pig one, but the big question is how do we get it out? It's time to prove I'm a man. Yeah. Oh, why? Why are you the way that you are? Eric. There's wheels on it, but it's locked in place. It's stuck again. I think I heard a click when it stopped. Look at the equipment. Oh! That means that was... Oh my god. All I had to do was click on that. Can we please recognize how absolutely atrocious this room is designed? Like, I'm rating this room, it's just really poorly designed out of 10. Like, there's not even a joke about it. The puzzles are terrible. The solutions are ridiculous. Finding the stuff you need to find is stupid. You have to click on stuff that you would never want to click on to make things happen. It's bad. I forgot how trash this room actually was. You'd think they were injected with a disease when they got their fingers pricked. Yes, and now we can move it. Here we go. What? Now the light's red. Did I do something wrong? Watch out, get away from there. Hey, pickles. Here we go. Oh, this thing's heavy and this smells disgusting. Quit running and moving. Don't you want to prove you are a man? You can do it, Eric. I don't know if I can combine it with the scalpel. I think I might have to put it on that clean table. Oh, the clean bench, whatever it's called. This is a clean bench. Not? Okay. We put it here. There we go. We have to slash the big stomach. You got this. I'll be cheering over you from here. Oh my lord. Pig's all set. Where do I start cutting off? Give me the scalpel. There's a trick to it. Of course Mira knows. Wow, so clean. Does your family own a farm, Mira? Something like that. Now let's see what's inside. He wants to marry this girl. He doesn't even know. He doesn't even know. And we found it. It being probably radical sex.
An unfortunate creature.
Ooh.
0.
17 years ago, a woman died. Her chest carved open with a sharp object.
Really?
Just like that pig there.
Wow.
What difference? that woman was alive. Her heart was still beating as the organ was cruelly carved out of her.
Just zooms right in on Mira.
Quickly caught. He must have planned to escape via taxi, as he called one before his capture. The police arrested him before he was able to utilize the waiting vehicle to flee the scene.
Oh.
Instead, a genius surgeon climbed inside. He was heading to the hospital, a seriously ill patient awaiting his arrival for life-saving treatment. However, the taxi got into an accident before reaching its destination. It collided with a large truck. The resulting wreck was horrendous. Sadly, as a result of this accident, the driver and surgeon died, as well as the young boy waiting for surgery. Life is truly unfair, don't you think?
So now we know, or at least if Zero is telling the truth, that the story of the woman who died because she took the other path because of the snail and got her heart carved out, the man who was falsely accused and arrested, who then, was executed and then his wife killed himself, and the story of the driver and the surgeon that died are all part of the same story.
What is the point of him telling us this story?
It's just some kind of act, right?
Yeah,
Probably
Mira.
doesn't mean anything.
No.
I'm not sure.
Now then, let's begin our game, shall we? The rules are as follows. The pig's stomach you cut open contained 3 syringes. Each of them is filled with a specific virus called Radical 6.
Radical 6?
This virus is special. It awakens a desire to kill oneself, among other things.
Really?
Once infected, symptoms appear as early as 10 minutes, or take up to 2 hours. And the host soon finds the urge to commit suicide irresistible. The mortality rate is 75%. Transmitted through liquids, it's highly contagious. Oh yes, I believe you located a set of documents during your search of this room. A set of files on FBR, the Fanatic Bio-R virus. The mortality rate of this virus is 100%. Infection results in blood erupting from your body. Then death. An antagonistic relationship exists between Radical 6 and FBR. If you were to be infected by Radical 6, it would be cancelled out with the addition of FBR, and you are unaffected.
Oh!
Conversely, injecting Radical 6 into you after becoming infected with FBR will cause them to destroy each other and leave no adverse effects on you.
So a single virus is toxic, but using the other as a vaccination provides an antidote.
Now, here's an important piece of information for you.
Sure.
I am what you'd call a clairvoyant, one who knows the future.
Oh, are you?
What is he talking about?
If I had foreseen that you would all choose to inject Radical 6 at this moment, I would have made sure to coat FBR on the fingerprint authentication device for you. Meaning, you'd already be infected with the Fanatic Bio-R virus.
That device over there?
Oh, I do remember feeling something when I touched it. Like a prick.
So we were all stabbed by a poison needle?
On the other hand, if I saw that you were not going to inject yourselves with Radical 6, then I would be sure to leave the needle clean. That way, you would not become infected with Fanatic Bio-R.
Wait, what? What are you saying?
I'll say it once more. If all of you plan to inject yourselves with Radical 6, you already have FBR. If you are not going to inject yourselves, then you are not infected right now.
Doesn't really work that way though, Zero.
In either case, you being saved is a foregone conclusion. There's no reason for you to worry about the situation.
Really?
What will you do now? Inject yourselves with Radical 6, or refrain? It would be best to consider carefully.
What should we do?
I will say that your decision is already known to me.
Radical pricks.
So wait, do
Are you
we even
talking
need
about-
to choose?
Are you talking about the needles that infected us with the Fanatic BioR, or are you talking about Eric?
That's a lot of damage.
Huh?
If what
Refrain?
Zero told
Okay,
us
we'll
is the
refrain.
truth, then the outcome will be the same. If we inject ourselves with this Radical 6, we're already infected with FBR. So they destroy each other and we're fine. And if we
Eric
don't
is
do it,
anything but radical.
that just means we weren't infected with FBR
No, but he is a radical prick.
in the first place.
But what if it's a lie?
Huh?
He's saying, what if he's lying about being psychic? Well, if you think about it, the likelihood that he's lying is incredibly high.
So then, what do we do? What the hell do we do?
No, he's just a prick. Either way. Alright, so you said refrain. So we will not inject. We obviously have two branching paths, so we are gonna go back and infect ourselves, but we'll start here. Use mathematics. It is mathematics.
Maybe we shouldn't.
Yeah, right?
Care to share your reason?
Oh, please do.
After everything, the issue isn't if Zero can see the future or if he's lying. It's just like Eric said. If Zero does have that power, then it's the same either way. That means all we need to do is think about what happens if he doesn't have powers. The important thing to determine is if we're actually infected with FBR.
So you don't think we are then?
No. In fact, a virus called Fanatic BioR existing in the first place is very suspicious.
Radical 6 sounds just as fantastical.
And yet we know that that's real. But, like Uncle Phoenix said, use mathematics. Technically, the smart choice here, mathematically, is to inject yourself with Radical 6, because Radical 6 has a 75% survival rate. So even if you don't have FBR, you have a 75% chance of 25% chance of survival. But if you do have FBR, you have no chance of living. So technically, it's kind of like the ally betray thing.
No.
Kinda.
There's no doubt that Radical 6 is real. I've heard of it before.
Oh, you have.
It could be that Zero wants us to become infected with Radical 6. But instead of doing it himself, for some reason he's unable to.
So he needs us to do it ourselves then.
Hey, what the?
The door!
It opened!
Let's get out of here! If we're too slow, then the door might up and close on us.
Wait, Eric!
Mira. Mira. Mira.
Hey, Mira! What are you doing?
Mira. Mira. Hey, Noodles, what's up? How are ya? How is life, my friend?
We must have been right not to inject it. I still feel okay, and more importantly, the door
glad
opened
you're doing
for
great.
us.
There's still another possibility, you know. That Zero really does have the ability to see the future.
If it's true, then we would have been right if we had injected the needles too.
Hey, did you tell the truth earlier?
What's Estelia? I don't know if you told me about
what?
that one. I know you were talking about a couple
Radical
of new
6
games.
being real.
Oh, yeah.
How do you know about it?
Well, I'm not sure.
Did you get any more suspicious?
I know what I know, okay? I can't help that.
So why not share? Tell us more about this Radical 6 virus.
They have
More.
strangely red hands.
I'm not even sure where to start.
How about its
It's
name?
a new MMO like Terra, but It's
That's
just like
easy.
a different one to try out.
Aside from triggering intense suicidal
I'm
impulses,
gonna make a note of that.
Radical
and look
6
it up.
causes the infected's thought process to reduce by 1 root 6. Therefore, when 1 second passes for them, the world has gone through root 6 seconds, or roughly 2.45 seconds. There is also the word radical. Aside from meaning things like extreme, it can also refer to a radical root. Get it?
Oh, so that's why it's Radical 6.
But is it really possible for thought speed to be slowed down like that?
Yes, Eric.
Yep.
Yes, it is.
The infected, through changes in DNA methylation and histomodification, gain epigenetic mutations in the control mechanisms of their genetic expressions.
Wait! Could you maybe simplify that, please?
Oh, the body's
Seriously,
composition
kid?
changes as a genetic switch is flipped, more or less.
A genetic...
Switch?
Let's try this. A
tried
common
to
scientific
Wikipedia, so
thought
it's gonna be a
until
massive
now
grind
was that
fest.
parental characteristics didn't transfer. Recent research has changed that. We now know that they can be by flipping certain genetic switches. Well, regardless of what kind of experiences the parents had to go through, their DNA blueprints won't change. But within that expansive DNA coding, the question of what should be read seems to change based on experience. The change becomes especially apparent when the parents' lives are in danger.
Really?
Like maybe if someone was trapped in a shelter and forced to risk their life.
Really, Eric?
So, if Eric and I did the horizontal tango right now, the baby might end up psychic.
What?
Eric's like, what?
Anyway, so if Radical 6 really does flip the genetic switch... Hey, are you listening?
Eric's almost just thinking
yeah.
about having sex with me or like...
So, you're basically saying this Radical 6 virus is super dangerous, right?
Yes, there's no doubt it is. So, Zero said earlier that Radical 6 transmits through bodily fluids and is highly infectious. If someone infected with the virus was to go outside, then
Hold on 1 second. My phone! My breath! Look at me with your special eyes! Sorry. My medicine alarm went off. I left my bag and my purse in my hair. Please hold for just a moment. Like Warframe. Every mission for the start gives you something you will need, but then there is Neverwinter that gives very little of what you need.
It's all fucking awful! It's all of it, and every single one of them sucks!
You're awful.
That's a lot of damage.
I'm just kidding, you're the best brother ever. Ha ha ha. Everybody tell Opal Phoenix how awesome he is. Ha 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 ha.
Then...
Consider me ass
mankind,
blasted.
6 billion people, will die.
6 billion?
Wow, if somebody with Radical 6 gets out of here, 6 billion people will die? That's crazy.
Now announcing the current casualties.
Oh, please tell us.
C-Team, Carlos, Akane, Junpei.
Oh.
These 3 are now deceased.
Let's get ready to write down.
3 X-passes will be revealed. Fire, crash, 5.
Okay, we
That
know
is
these
all.
already.
What the hell? C-Team is dead?
Yep.
It's obviously because of the vote.
The vote?
At 13:30.
Then,
We still have to manipulate
wait.
those votes.
did everyone from C-Team really die? We haven't seen their corpses or anything. They might still be alive.
No, they're dead. I'm sure of it.
Why?
Because
Oh, hey, look at that again, guys. We still haven't seen what the heck that scene is. But we will.
He's right.
Oh, we will.
I don't think they're alive.
You too, Mira?
Why have we not seen these damn scenes yet?
What do you think,
You'll
old man?
find out when we get to them.
C-Team's gotta be alive, right?
What are you doing, Eric? He's not gonna answer you.
Hey, you don't know. Maybe he...
Who are you talking
Can
to, Eric?
speak?
Now it is time for you to sleep.
0.
When next you wake,
Anthony
know
screams
you will
into the
have
ether.
no memory of these past 90 minutes.
Oh, you're erasing our memory again.
Pleasant dreams.
Aw, shucks. Life is so unfair, don't you think? Alrighty, so let's go back and inject ourselves with Radical 6, and then we'll move on to D-Team. As in, definitely better than Q-Team. Definitely better than Q-Team team. Wish they could rip those bracelets off already. Yeah, we may see bracelets come off at some point.
The pigs
Ra-
did the
Alright, let's inject our asses. C-Team is the best, followed by D-Team and then Q-Team. I really love C-Team and D-Team. I really kind of love them equally, but let's be dumb and inject ourselves with a deadly virus that has no known cure except for another deadly virus. Because Excelivir is clearly not around yet.
Let's do it.
Why?
Care to share your reason?
After everything, the issue isn't if Zero can see the future or if he's lying. It's just like Eric said. If Zero does have that power, then it's the same either way. That means all we need to do is think about what happens if he doesn't. Our fate can go 4 different ways if that's the situation. If we are infected with FBR and we inject ourselves with Radical 6, or not. If we aren't infected with FBR and we inject ourselves with Radical 6, or not.
Correct.
The important thing we need to remember, though, is the mortality rate.
Again, it's like the ally betray
Zero said
thing.
the casualty rate is 75% for the Radical 6
This is
virus.
what I'm talking about.
And we saw in the files that death is 100% confirmed for Fnatic Bio-R. So we can use that to determine. It's clear which option is best, right?
See, just like
I see. The probability that we're infected with FBR is 2 to 1, which means if we inject Radical 6, our survival rate is half of 125, 62.5%.
And if we don't inject it, then our chance is sitting at 50%.
Any objections? Then we know what to do. Okay, here we go.
Do we know that we weren't infected with FBR, though? Do we know how long it
Ready?
takes FBR to kick in?
And-
Do we know anything? Do we?
So are we good? Did we do the right thing?
The lab door opened afterwards, so we must have.
Do you feel any different?
No, not really.
So, I guess?
Hey, Eric. I've thought this before, but, well, your laugh is kind of strange.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, God,
I
this
guess
poor
this is,
sap of a guy.
Well, sort of a bad habit I've had since I was a kid.
What do you mean?
Oh, please tell us.
Issues at home, I guess.
Was
Yeah,
your
but-
family difficult?
That's just it. We were completely normal. A kind mom, a clumsy dad, and an annoying little brother.
Oh, dear. What's wrong?
I'm not sure. They've just been crying.
Hey, you two. Mind telling Mommy why you're crying?
Chris broke my toy!
Wow, what a dick, Chris!
No! It was your fault, Eric!
Wow, what a dick, Eric!
Chris, Eric, listen to me, okay? When painful or sad things happen, people
Time
get
to take a
angry
break, yeah.
or cry because
You're
of
going
that.
to the bathroom now, nobody cares about Eric.
Even at those times,
No, this is
I want
important.
you to never forget to smile.
This is important backstory, actually.
Smile?
Yes, smile. No matter how painful things get, as long as you can face it with a smile, happiness will come to you.
Always smile.
Smiles have a strange power.
Really?
Yes, really. And that's not all. A smile can make everyone all around you happy too.
You too, Mommy? You'll be happy too?
Of course. So why don't you two stop fighting and show Mommy your smiles?
Okay.
Yeah!
You sure are something else. Hey, what about me? Can Daddy get some smiles too?
Oh dear, it looks like Daddy's lonely, you two. Let's all give him a whole lot of smiles.
Okay.
Get over here for a hug. Oh, you've gotten big.
Me too. Me too.
Wow, Eric,
Okay.
the attention whore.
Okay. Come at me. I'm ready.
Yay! Mom always told us to never forget to smile. She'd never hurt a bug. Not even if a line of ants crossed her path. She was that kind and gentle. She was incredible. And when we lost her, that's when Dad changed.
That's when the Fire Nation attacked.
Shut the hell up! Who said you could fucking cry?
Chris!
Oh, Jesus, Eric! Can't you even look after your shitty little brother?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Forgive me. Please forgive me.
He became a drunk and a beater, yes.
Fucking kids. Hey, go find someone to get me beer.
Don't cry. Don't get mad. You better always smile, was what Dad liked to say. But unlike Mom, he was never not angry with us. Eventually, I figured out how to smile, regardless of what was going on. Just smiling day in and day out. No fun. Not happy. I'd be made fun of, or yelled at. And no matter the pain, no matter how bad it was, I never raised my voice. I just kept smiling. I didn't stop, even after Dad fell ill and died. So I guess the two smiles, one taught by my mom and one forced by my dad, got kinda mixed up, and the result is what I pasted on my face.
That is kind of sad.
Eric, she's...
I've never talked to anyone about all of this before, but... Mira, will you still love me? Even with me being like this?
How dumb can you get?
Yeah, you're right.
No, I meant how dumb can you be
I didn't even
that
have to
I love
ask,
you?
did I?
Eric, thanks for sharing that.
It wasn't like I did it for you or anything. It just sort of came out, that's all.
Yeah, still, thanks.
To tell the truth, I just didn't want to end up like my father. So I forced my mouth to keep smiling through everything. But it's no use. The worst part of me still came to the front after we got trapped here.
Yeah, it did.
Pushed all of that on you, too.
Don't worry about it. I'm alright.
Okay.
So, you never mentioned you had a younger brother.
Yeah!
About your age, more or less.
What? We're the same age? Oh, maybe we could be friends. Would it be okay if I met him after we get out?
Well... anyway, sorry I turned the mood dark.
Well, we kind of know what happened there. We got a little bit of a hint in another storyline.
You turn the mood. Oh, your jokes always crack me up, Eric.
Huh?
I mean, to think that was dark. You really have a sense for these things. Don't worry, listening to it was a lot of...
You assume he died? We had a little bit of a flashback scene with Eric where we discussed what happened to his brother, if you remember or not.
Fun.
Wait a minute. What makes you think that was all a joke?
Uh-huh.
It was such a sad story. He just told us he's been holding in this painful past the whole time. How is that a joke?
Oh, right, he got chucked in a lake. Yes. He said he said in a previous storyline that he threw Chris's body in a lake.
Joke.
Oh, I just didn't think to make a mistake like that.
A mistake?
I'm so sorry. I've always been clumsy. It's at times like these that I don't even know how to look, you know?
Sociopaths don't understand social cues. Just gonna say that.
Clumsy?
Just gonna drop that there.
Hey, Eric.
Whoa!
Can you tell me?
Mira?
What?
It wasn't the knife, it was a box cutter. The knife broke in the machine.
Mira? Why did you...
Oh, that was the scalpel you used. My apologies. Similar execution.
What's wrong with you, Mira? Stop! Stop this! No!
Mira's great. So we've completed all of the Radical 6 parts, so now the only thing, I don't think we have anything new here, we don't have anything new here, the only new thing we have to do before we go off and kill off all the other teams. So is she a cunt or is it the Radical 6? Well, the Radical 6 makes you want to kill yourself, not necessarily other people, it just makes you want to kill yourself. I believe the implication there is that Zero was being honest, and that if you inject yourself with Radical 6, you did have FBR, and if you didn't inject yourself with Radical 6, then you didn't have FBR. So you literally lived either way. I know she's the Heart Ripper, Opal. We didn't do an ending that revealed it. You put the pieces together. You put the pieces together. It's a theory that you have walking around there. And now, this last fragment, oh boy, oh, yeah, this is, if I remember correctly, this is the fragment. This is the fragment that changes the entire game and the entire series. Obviously, this is the direction in which it happens, and I'm pretty sure all of these are story locks. It's gonna be a time. Get ready for the ride of your life, coins. Welcome to the transporter room. You've never met a more wretched hive of plot and villainy.
Where's Fi?
I don't see her.
Hey, where's
She could have
Fi?
broken first and wandered off.
Sigma! Sigma!
Huh?
It's after midnight.
Fuck
now.
this room. Yeah, really.
What?
Actually, let me look up
Tell
the
me
answers
the year
for this
turned
one.
over.
Hold on.
It's no longer the year 2028, but
2029. How long have we been asleep then?
my last memory was 10 and a half hours ago.
You're talking about the vote at 1330?
Yes, but that doesn't mean we've only been sleeping, though. We could have woken up several times.
You're saying the amnesia drug made us forget.
Well, better start looking for Phi.
Yes, you're right.
We haven't done this room yet either. That room was fun. I like that room a lot.
This is the last of the rooms.
That Phi. Where'd she go?
Welcome to the transporter room.
Zero.
I can only assume you are searching for something.
Get ready for this shit,
If
Coins.
you'd like to learn their whereabouts, do as I say.
Oh.
Damn it! So what are your orders?
First, I shall explain the room to
Oh,
you.
please do. Get ready for this
As
shit.
the name suggests, this room contains a device called a transporter. It was discovered roughly 140 years ago, in the year 1888, at the South Pole. A German expedition was exploring the area. At one point, they became lost, and subsequently stumbled upon it. The device was carefully transported to their homeland and researched in secret. What they eventually uncovered was the fact that the device was not made by man.
Really?
Perhaps it came from a distant planet or some alternate world. Regardless, they determined the intelligence that created it far surpassed that of humans. Despite not understanding how it worked, we figured out what it was used for. This device is capable of transporting things through space-time. Hence why it was named Transporter. But its construction is much different from what you'd normally expect. If you look toward the back left corner, you'll see something resembling a tree root. This is the nucleus of the transporter and controls its function. And to your right, you should be able to see two objects that look like beds. These are called input pods. Look further right. The two objects similar to chrysalides are the export pods. In the back is a large container called the material tank. Inside is oxygen, carbon, hydrogen, nitrogen, a variety of chemical elements that exist on Earth, stored individually. You use it as follows. First, place the material to be transferred into the input pod. We'll call it X to simplify matters. Next, select the location of transfer on the pod console. Pulling the lever will cause the input pod to begin scanning. This scan reads the exact placement of each atom that makes up Object X. The obtained data travels through space-time directly to the transfer point's nucleus. That nucleus will then analyze it. It will send the necessary elements from the material tank to the export pod and recreate Object X's original form precisely.
That is very important.
Essentially, it acts as an atomic-level 3D a massive amount of energy is required to do a transfer. Once a transportation has occurred, it takes roughly 10 months to recharge. The device cannot be used during that time. A variety of objects can be placed in the same pod, however. In order to transfer a human, each pod must only hold one body within it.
Those are the
Two or more
rules.
people cannot go into a single pod. It is very difficult to recreate individual brains and proteins. I obtained this machine back in 2009. It had been stored in a U.S. research facility. American troops had confiscated it after the German loss during World War II. My explanation ends here. There is a special characteristic about this device, however.
Oh, dude, please tell us.
This transporter is not simply a device that allows you to teleport. What is transferred is only the atomic data. The object itself does not get transported.
They made that clear before, but just so you don't understand, this doesn't actually take you from one place and put you into another. It kind of takes a copy of you and recreates you somewhere else. So you are still there, but there's also another you wherever it transports you. It's important.
Furthermore, that data travels through space-time.
Correct.
It does not just go to the past or present, but also to other histories.
Really?
Now, my instructions. Currently, no power runs through the transporter nucleus. It is completely stopped. If you are able to restart it, you may obtain that which you desire. Now, I know you'll do your best. Good luck to you.
This fragment's so good. I'm glad we saved this one for last. Seek a way out, motherfuckers! Alright, so this room is really annoying and really complicated. We already have shit all over the place. So, place cards here. Let's pick up the cards first. We have a wind card. We have 3 moons. I'll try to solve these myself, but I'm not gonna go crazy. A flower card. A human and moon. 2 moons. A sun. A moon and a star. Human. 2 humans. Moon. Okay, I think that's all of them. Well, not really all of them. There's some on other tables, but just trying to look around at everything. It's a monitor. It's not showing anything. I don't think the machine itself is on. You'd be correct. We don't have all the... There's a lot of stuff here. I feel like organizing it right now. There's a card. Star. Birdman. This thing, I hate it. I'm gonna look up the answers for that. I'm not even gonna... Well, I'll try to fuck with it. It's monitors. It's probably connected to a computer. It's not responding. I think it's cool. There's a card over here. 2 humans and 2 moons. That place is important. Do we have anything in here? The drawer doesn't open. Okay. The locker's over here. And I think that's all the cards. So let's go over here. It says place cards here. Let's try for this card. Dark art, about to and everything. Let's find more cards. So we have to go through every single card and Scan every single card in individually. Yes. It changes the card to a different color, so we already know which ones we've done. They were nice enough to give us that at least. But, you know, why make it easy when you could just make us scan in cards individually instead of just processing all the cards we have in our inventory? It looks like there are 15 cards. 13. I just want out of this room so badly, I just keep hitting back. Just get me out of this fucking room. I hate it so much. There's how many cards? Come downstairs. Sigma's just as angry as I am. Like, why the fuck? Oh, what's that? A book. Let's check it out. It's a hologram. Wow, incredible. There's pictures in the air. Is it okay to touch? It should be fine. It's only a picture after all. You can't feel it. It's been poking your head through a hologram fun. Oh my lord. Here's chapter 1. So wind equals 0. That's all that you're given. Wind equals 0. Now go find out what the other ones equal. Something's happening over at the nucleus. I wonder what it is. Let's go see. Just gotta take my pill. Okay. So that's the final puzzle. This is what's gonna help us figure shit out. So let's see what symbols we have in here. We have wind. We have a flower. We have a moon. We have a man. We have a birdman. We have a star. That's everything. So, let's try. Oh, we also have the sun. Isn't this bag of felt just like the size of the card? So let's try putting it in here. So, flower is greater than sun. Mean? The symbol we used just disappeared. Now, I think if we do it, it gives us the same card every time. No, it doesn't. Let's let us know that those are equal. So let's take the flower now. Obviously. Symbols collide together, yes. So obviously we're trying to figure out what the values of these things are. So fuck that. Let's try moon. Bird is greater than moon. Alright, well, let's try the bird then. I just wish it would give us a single answer. Okay. Bird is also greater than sun. I'm pretty sure sun might be 1. Maybe. Let's take star. Let's see what star gives us. Okay, flower is also greater than star. Star is also greater. Yeah, I'm pretty sure sun is 1. I wish we could pit specific things against each other so that I could figure this shit out, you know what I mean? Here's the human card. Yeah. I'm pretty sure sun is number 1. Bird also beats man. So maybe man might be 2. This room sucks. So you can see what we're trying to do here, right? We're trying to figure out okay, so let's try something. Let's try 2 men. Okay, obviously, we're pretty sure sun is number 1, so that's obviously going to... Yeah, obviously, that's going... So... Man is... We know man is more than half a flower, because when we double it... See, it's so hard. It's so hard. So I think what I might do is I might just look up the answer so that you guys... Okay, so the bird also beat man and moon. And it already beats man and moon, so it's even more than man and moon combined. So you see how you see what you're supposed to do. I'm gonna just look up the fucking answer because I can't deal. Let's see if the book gives us anything actually. Oh, there's something new in the book. Chapter 2. The alien civilization that created this transporter utilized 13 symbols, each one representing a number from 0 to 12. So these are different relationships. So now you want to start putting in numbers. So they're multiplications. So you see, it's supposed to lead you kind of through this. And now you have to put them in the correct order. So I'm just going to look up at it. And this walkthrough that I'm looking at walks you through how you're supposed to figure all this out. It is long. Yeah, sun is number 1. We got that at least. Stars 5. Flowers 7. Birdman is 11. So we should be able to use that to solve all of these. Okay, so we know this is 0, we know this is 1. And then Moon is 2. The Birdman is 11. The Human is 3. Flower is 7. Star is 5. So 2 times 2 is 4. 2 times 2 is 4, times 2 is 8. 3 times 3 is 6. 2 times 2 is 4, times 3 is 12. 3 times 2, no. I'm sorry, 3 times 2 is 6, 3 times 3 is 9. Do I know numbers at all? Okay, here we go. So that's the answer. And then chapter 4 is here. In order to operate the nucleus, 4 cards must be placed on the sensor. The Alien Society has 2 methods for expressing numbers, however. By converting the numbers displayed by the nucleus to a second format, you will determine the correct cards. Yeah, so now we have to take these numbers and shove them up our ass. This time, the monitor over there turned on. Let's check it out. Something's on the monitor. I think it's displaying an object that's going to make it. It's a 3D printer after all. Does that mean it's going to make it now? Let's try it. Because when you see the 2 symbols, I think to add them, but you're really supposed to multiply them, so my mind went to addition. So maybe it's displayed on the monitor. We have all of these decagon wheels. This is Anthony's favorite part of the room. So now we need to go over here. Put those there. Then we're gonna go print out more decagon wheels. And then we get to just spin our wheels until we want to kill ourselves.
Oh, my favorite.
It looks a little different to me. Let's try to make it. It's all done. These are tri-decagon wheels. Now we have both set of reels in. We need to find a way to convert these numbers into a thing. That's usually, yeah, okay. Decagon is 0 to 9, but the tri-decagon is 13 numbers. The vertical reel shows 0 to 12. Yeah. So, yeah, we should have a new passage here in the book. The alien civilization lines up symbols as meanings of multiplication. Therefore, the nucleus symbols must be multiplied together to obtain the answer. But what about the numbers in a column? Humanity's use of 10 as a decimal base is simply because we have 10 fingers. The intelligent beings in this alternate world have 13 fingers and multiple arms. But then what exactly are the numbers on the other method based on? Well, they're based on 13. Horizontal and vertical numbers in the other way of counting. What does it say? It is a clue to activating the nucleus because these aliens are apparently fucking Goro from fucking Mortal Kombat, and they just have like 500 arms and 13 fingers because fuck them. Yeah, base 13! Wow, so exciting! I want to fucking kill myself. I hate it. I hate this room so much. So, I believe this is the key over here. Where did it go? Up here. So, Birdman, 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 Flower Person. So, 11 times 11 times 11 times 7 times 3. I don't want to hear any shit for pulling out my calculator, okay? This is not the kind of math that I can do straight off the top of my head. Equals 27,951. Oh, okay, so that's where we gotta put in the answer, but let's see. So let's see. 2 is the moon. Seven is a flower. 3 times 3 is 9, so that'd be 2 men. 5 is the star. And 1 is that. Okay. So let's say we convert that so that it's man, moon, moon, man, man, star, sun. We put 27951 into the horizontal axis, yes. So maybe that's the answer. If that's the answer, I'm gonna punch a baby because that's not incredibly difficult. Yeah, I know which symbols we translated were. Something came out. Okay. So in the moon, the 2 men, star, and the sun. So, getting that answer once you figure out all the numbers isn't incredibly difficult, but just the process of figuring out those numbers is absolutely atrocious, especially when you can't pit specific cards against each other. That makes it really hard. And then you have all of those, like, equations that it gives you, and you just have to, like, pick random numbers and be like, okay, well, what if if this was the correct thing of numbers, would all these math equations work? It's so convoluted and frustrating. I give it this type of math is not fun out of 10. Looks like he was successful. Now what'll happen? I don't know. What will happen? Well, what'll happen is we found some really crazy bullshit plot. This is where the plot...
It worked!
I was gonna say this is where the plot goes off the rails, but we literally just solved a puzzle to start up an alien machine. So being that we have aliens fucking involved at this point, I want to die.
Yes, but...
Just wait.
Now announcing the current casualties. C Team, Carlos, Junpei. Q Team, Q, Mira, Eric. D Team, Vi. These 6 are now deceased.
Well, well, well.
What?
It can't be.
The X door has been opened and subsequently closed.
What?
The successful escapee is Akane Kurashiki. The decision game has now been concluded. Thank you for participating.
This isn't what we wanted to happen. We didn't want this at all. You tricked us, Zero!
Life is simply unfair,
This
Diana.
is a lie.
Isn't it?
It's gotta be. I refuse to believe this is true.
Oh, it's true.
Sigma!
Hey, Phi! Where the hell are you? Are you trapped somewhere? If you can't speak, just make a noise! Please, Phi! Please! Answer me, damn it!
Ah, she's already died in there once before. Calm down. Do you remember what happened? Oh, she remembers.
Diana!
That was
Hey,
probably a
what's
story
wrong?
lock, I bet.
You alright? You okay?
Yes. Thank you. And Phi? This door will never open again, then.
Yeah.
Why did Akane leave alone?
No idea. There's
Because this pass around failed?
no way to tell what happened over in Ward C. We only know one thing. Carlos and Junpei are dead. That's it.
So, you believe the announcement?
And we know how they died, too. Well, we don't know how Junpei died, but we know how Carlos died.
If what it said earlier is true, then that means
Put the bomb on the thing now. Did they go into the room with the bomb in this storyline? Do they remember that there's a bomb if they did?
Q-Team is dead as well. But unlike C-Team, we can figure out exactly how Q-Team died.
Esper time, come on.
They were executed. Likely because of the vote at 1330. Diana, I believe you picked Q-Team then, right?
Yes. But I
know. You just did as the note suggested. The real betrayer is...
Carlos!
It's almost time for us to get injected again. We don't have time to waste. Come with me.
And you'll be in a world of pure imagination.
Sigma, what are you doing?
The X door will never open again.
You're going to get ejected even
Now,
though the game is over? That's
all
what they're
we can do
assuming.
here is just wait to die.
Wait, you don't mean you're planning to transport?
What other choice do we have?
We have one. To wait for Akane. I'm sure the police or a rescue team will...
We can't count on that.
But why?
This is the Treeform timeline.
Listen to me, Sigma!
This is not the time for pointless arguing. We are escaping this horrible history.
Akane's not a traitor.
We're going to where Phi exists.
Sigma?
I've selected the transfer point. All we have to do is pull this lever. Then, we need to run to the input pods.
Wait!
I'm going to go even if you aren't.
What?
I'm starting it. You ready?
You see the flaw in his plan, right? So, I'm gonna make the decision here. I will bring you up to the fragment flowchart. There's obviously an answer and an answer. So, we're gonna start off by refusing to transport. It doesn't transport you, it just transports atomic data. Correct. I think this is the shorter ending.
Diana!
Oh,
What are
it
you-
might not be. Sure.
This has to be Zero's trap.
Oh, maybe I should have checked
trap?
first. Oh, well, whatever.
Don't you think so?
Why would she smash it?
Zero's the one who made us start this thing.
What
If we transport
reason
now,
is there
we'll
to
be
use
doing
it?
exactly what Zero wants.
What in the...
I don't know what's going on, but
Pretty sure we should get out of here. Let's go, Diana.
Maybe this is the shorter one. Did we explode?
Sigma, it's after 0130.
Yeah. Seems it is.
You're not surprised? We didn't get injected with the drugs.
No. I remembered the announcement from earlier.
I forget
The
if this is
decision
the long one or
has
not.
now been concluded.
I can figure it out by looking at the fucking flowchart like a smart person. Okay, no, this is the one I wanted to get to. Okay, good. Good.
Oh. The game's already over. So,
Now we just sit here forever and ever
Akane
and ever.
will come back.
That's right.
I wonder... I'm not so sure I believe that.
Well, I mean, she knows at this point that this, you know, romp around the particular mulberry bush kind of failed, so yeah. Then we rot and die. But what happens if we actually use the teleporter? Well, what happens is the biggest bullshit plot you will ever see. It's not really that bullshit. When you figure out, like, the entirety of it, it's pretty bullshit. Is it this one? Yes. So let's see what happens if we do decide to transport. And Sigma eventually will remember that, wow, I'm an idiot. We don't get transported, just our atomic data does. And what's going to happen to that atomic data?
Okay, let's go.
Also, I like to think this is where he got a lot of his ideas for life.
Let's hurry.
Well, if this is the storyline where they survive. No, it isn't. Is it? I don't remember. I don't know. But this is kind of cloning in a weird way. I don't know if he gets his ideas from this, though. we go. Well, we're over there, but what's this? Huh. Well, let's go back here and see what happens. Can you guess what that other fragment is? Can you guess?
What in the world is going on? We went into the input pods, and now we came right back out of the same ones. But not the export pods.
Did the process fail?
No, wait. Hold on a sec. Let me think about this for a minute, okay?
It's not that hard, doofus. Oh, Sigma.
Yeah. I get it now.
You understand what happened?
Remember what Zero said. This transporter isn't one that simply teleports various objects.
What is transferred is only the atomic data.
Right.
I remember one time with my grandma years ago. The first time she sent me a fax, she said, "The paper came back, Sigma. Maybe it didn't go through successfully."
And I was like, Grandma, you're an idiot.
It's the same thing. Just like how the fax doesn't send the actual paper, we too.
Our original bodies remain. And only the red data went to the transfer point?
But there's one thing I don't get.
What the fuck happened to your clones?
Why is this me the one that stays? If our data did end up transferring correctly, it wouldn't have been a surprise to see we were in the transfer point world. So why are we still here? Sorry. I know how strange this sounds. It's clearly an esoteric conundrum. Even after thinking extensively on it, I'm not sure I'd figure it out. But I do know one thing for sure. We've run out of cards in our deck.
Yeah, you have. Oh, just get ready. Oh, this is when it gets so good. And, oh, we're not going to see the rest of that because we ran into a story lock. Ah, damn it. Alright, well, I guess we'll have to save that mind-blowing plot point for another time. But instead, let's go see what happened to the data that we transferred. Which is what I'm assuming this is. I don't remember 100%, but I'm assuming that's what this is. Door of Truth. Yeah, it looks like it is.
Did it really work?
Well, we got into the input pods, and we came out of...
The export pods.
Diana, look at your watch.
1805.
Well, we climbed into the pods around 1:30 in the morning on New Year's.
So, we went back in time? But, it could be possible that it's 1805 on January 1st, though.
Good point. But it also means
Or any
it could
day.
be 2 or 3 days off.
Yeah.
Or even 3 or 4 years. There's no way to know the exact date or time. Even what we see on this watch could be fake. We have no idea.
Sigma, can I ask you something? You were the one who prepared everything on the input console, right?
Yes.
Where exactly did you set it to?
Yeah, where did you send
What do you
us,
mean,
Sigma?
where?
The transfer point for the transporter.
I don't know.
What?
It's not my fault. We didn't have time. I couldn't read any of the text on the display, so I pushed a random button.
A random?
Why, Sigma?
It doesn't matter. It's still highly likely we came out in an alternate history. And if that's true...
I could be here.
Yeah, so could you. Like other versions of you.
Bye! Bye!
Bye!
It doesn't look like she's here. This is...
Wait! Sigma!
Fi! Tell me you're safe. Where are you? Answer me!
Sigma? I'm not really sure, but... maybe the history we're in...
What was that? It won't open. Anyway, let's find a way out of here.
Well,
We'll
would
talk
you look
later.
at that? We found another escape room. Alright then, let's seek a way out, my queens. Spin! Okay, we'll make it spin to win. It's a hairdryer. I bet we can use it for something. Oh, we sure can, queen. This hairdryer only plugs into a 2-hole outlet. It won't fit here. Oh, no! But I want to make it spin to win! The sink's empty. Is something inside the drain? It seems so, but it's too far down for us to reach. No water. No water. This room can be a little confusing. We have all this water here. The water doesn't look quite right. I wouldn't even go as far as thinking it could be dangerous. Don't step inside. Except we're definitely standing in it. Oh, so dumb. What's this? It looks like a music box, just with a large disc. Why is there a music box inside a locker? Runs on water. A music box that runs on water. Where do we put the water? There's a hole for a pipe at the bottom. That's probably why. Well, so we need to find a way to hook water up to that. This is locked. This is locked. Ah, if you can't tell, I have kind of a litter tick. Whenever I talk about cats, it's back, ladies and gentlemen. The cat puns are back. A conversion plug. Okay. What do we have here? There's some kind of note. The power supply must be restarted to unlock the door. Alright, let's plug this bad boy in. Maybe it'll spin. The fan up there, yes, the word spin is on the wall next to it. Let's try it out. Violet, white, blue, red. It's turning. I see something back that says violet, white, blue, and red. Names of colors? Indeed. Alright, so we've got that. It's a lock with 4 buttons. Violet, white, blue, and red. What do you know? Yes, it unlocked. Let's see what's inside. We've got another coin and a remote control. There are 9 buttons on this. I don't believe we know what to unlock those on. It's a remote control, there's only 1 button on it. Let's push the button. Nothing's responding. Oh yeah, it's supposed to open that drain. That I do remember. Alright, here's the power. There's a device screwed on here. What's the device for anyway? I can't tell for sure, so let's try removing this cover first. Maybe we can use that to take the screw off. Oh yes, the coin. So it's open. Let's check what's inside. Alright. Can't flip the switch, it's stuck. Maybe it's locked since there's no power. Okay. Now we said we gotta unlock this door after we restart the power button. Yeah. This is hold shaped like a C. Alright, so we can't do anything there yet. It's too dark. We should turn the light on if we want to search here. Yeah, we can see a couple things over there, but they say it's too dark to see anything. Connect the cable on the left first. Oh! I didn't realize you could plug it in. Well, I feel like it. I'm dumb. Okay, so that shuts off the power on one side of the room. So now we can't look over here, but we can look over here now. The water on the floor is keeping us from searching this side of the room. It's better that we don't step on it. The water looks questionable. Is there a way we can drain it? Yeah, now if we examine it and press the button... Nope. I wanted to press it. God damn it. There we go. Hey, look! A button that says start! Drain, and an odd water drain. Now we can search around it for safely. Also, give me that start button. Grazie. Okay. Water's coming out of that faucet. Water works in the shower. The shower head's a little crooked. Are the screws loose? Yeah, well, I mean, if I could get something to... Oh, it's a normal shit. There's something on the wall. Fully submerge the power supply in water to restart. Allow me to read that again and think about where the power supply is. Fully submerge the power supply in water to restart. Right. Oh, this door doesn't open. Is it locked? Oh, this one is different from the other one if there's a reason for it. It sort of looks like a private room for VIPs only, maybe? Alright, well, we can't get in there for some reason. There's something in here. What is this, a water tank? Why is it here? It's clearly out of place. I suppose there's a good reason to examine it. Hey. Is your plan on getting some fish at all places he puts it here? No, there's definitely a small part. We can't take the cover off, so we can't reach for it. It's screwed shut. Alright, so we need a screwdriver for multiple things, apparently. Let's look at normal shot. There's a bucket here. If wear it on your head to gain defense, I think you can find another use aside from wearing it. Yeah, I think so too. No water's coming out, but we do have a faucet that water is coming out of. Put some water. Sigma, please take that off your head. Sigma! Why are you like this? Sigma! Why are you like this? Also... Also, let's close this shit up. Is there a key anywhere? Is the start button? That does have the thing in here. No? Okay. Perfect. Thank you. Appreciate it. Really great. Oh, maybe we can pour the water into here and get whatever out of that drain. That's an idea, right, guys? There's something at the bottom of the drain, but we can't reach it. Yeah, pour the water. This sink is water and it looks plugged. Maybe we should unplug it? Yeah, unplug it. Oh my lord. Okay, we gotta pour it in this one. Whatever. Same concept, I was correct. Hey, there's the key! Beautiful! Alright, let's go get that itch. Switch back to this side of the room. Perfect. The hose we can probably use to hook up to here. So is this faucet. Okay, what about here? This screw is loose. Let's search on the inside some more. It's a sealed door once you're in here. There's no gaps between the frame and the door. It's totally closed up. Well, let's get out of here. Maybe we can do this way. Some running water. We'll just connect this hose first and place the other end in the shower. Oh my god. Alright, so I have to hit all 9 of them. 9 buttons. If we search thoroughly, we might find something that'll help us. Yeah, how are we gonna submerge it, you guys? That's for the C-shaped hole. What am I not getting here? I don't know how to solve this. So the one thing I could think of. Is there something else in here? The one next to the tank with the doesn't have any water coming out of it. We need to get that head off. If this is gonna do what I think it's gonna do, I'm gonna punch a baby. You absolute son of a bitch! Game, why are you like this? Oh my lord. Why? Why would you ever? The knowledge, the knowledge. We'll have to close that again, because it says it has to be submerged. It's all the way up here. If we need to submerge the room, we need to close this, so why would I leave it fucking open? Again. Oh. Luck impossible. You sure you didn't see any hints? Yes, we saw hints. Something's displaying on the monitor. Alright, so remember when I was talking to you guys about these puzzles? We're gonna see more of them. Well, here we go. It's time for yet another one. So that one's good. So let's start with... That doesn't work at all. So that means it's gotta be this way. No, it can't be. That doesn't work then. Alright, let's go from this direction. Okay, cool. Alright, I think that matches. Doesn't match exactly, but... You gotta go this way. That actually looks correct. No. Okay. Let's see where we made a mistake. I don't see where we made a mistake. It all looks good to me. Am I going... Oh! I'm sorry, that cloud didn't match up. Drawer open and something's inside. Oh! Holy Jesus Lord in heaven, we have the fucking screwdriver. Thank you. Alright. First thing, This drain needs to be closed. Why you would ever keep it open, I don't know. Okay, beautiful. Check it to the end of the music box and try to get it to play. But the locker side is darker now. We should get both sides bright for... Oh, right. We have to do the thing where we get both sides bright. Okay, well. Fuck me. Gently with a chainsaw. Alright, Oh, we opened the cover. There's where the start button goes. I knew it fits, so this piece is a button. Let's press it. Started working. This is a button to operate. Something came out of the tube. Let's see what it is. And this, I think, should hopefully allow us to keep both sides bright. That's perfect. Maybe the connection between the switches is broken. That's highly possible. Alright. There we go. We got both sides lit up. Now. Connect to the other end of the music box. Try to get it to play. Alright, there we go. Finally have it connected. Are any of us surprised? Yes, but this is it? I thought something else would happen. I like the sound it makes, and this melody. It just makes me want to sing. Of all times, you. And we're singing. Sorry to interrupt, Diana, but the drawer on the music box is open. Bluebird lamentation! It never goes away! You're right. Who would have thought that my singing would open it? Yeah, sure, what you said. There's a note inside. Fill the room with water. As if we didn't see where this was going. What's going on? Did I do something I shouldn't have? No clue, but this is bad. At this rate, the whole room will be full of water. No, the door is still locked. I don't want to drown. Me neither, but we have some time. Let's stay calm and think. So the answer is obvious. There's only one place we can stay in. And that would be this. The lid is closed now. If everything goes as planned, the room will fill with water. Yes. I think the water drained all the way now. Oh wow, that was scary. Do you think it's okay to go out? Yeah, I think so. And let's restart. I wasn't doing that before. Maybe it's because the room is filled with water. The door should open if we push this. That's what the note said. Oh my god! We found it! It being a secret door?
Why is there a door here? I was right.
This door isn't marked on the map.
It won't open?
Nope. It's locked up tight. It looks like you need to put a code in here.
Really?
Anything come to mind?
All I can tell is that it's an 8-digit number.
An 8-digit number.
And this is a door with a code, which we do not have.
I'm sorry. I can't think of anything.
Wonder if there are any hints around here.
Hints. Hints.
And we now have this available on the main screen. With the Door of Truth, we don't have that answer yet. So we have now done everything that there is to do here for the moment. So now we're going to go have a little bit of fun. We're going to kill off a team. Now, I was going to ask you which team I should kill off first, but I think the vote would be unanimous at this point. I truly think we all know where this is going. Team Q is gonna fucking bite the dust, okay? We're murdering Team Q. They're gonna be the first to die. We're gonna make it happen. So now we're back to the very beginning of the game where we're like, okay, we'll vote for D team. Except we're not gonna vote for D team. We're gonna be an asshole and we're gonna kill off Q team.
Your vote has been accepted.
Carlos, why?
Smart move.
Junpei! Why, Junpei?
90 minutes have passed. Your time limit has ended. Sleep well, as the next game will begin when you awake. Unfortunately, the team who receives 2 votes will be unable to participate. One final thing. You've gone through with the vote exactly as I commanded.
I'll go
You
into an
deserve a
explanation
reward for
later.
obeying.
Ooh.
The memory loss drug will not be injected into the 3 of you. When you next wake, those who survived will be able to regret the decision. As all members of a single team will perish as a result of the vote you entered. Pleasant dreams.
Hey, Mira, wake up.
Okay, so the reason why we're getting this scene, just so I can explain to you so you can kind of get how this game works. The last time we did this scene with D team, they voted for Q as per the thing. If we had had them cheat before, we would have had another team die. But because the last time we played the D team thing, they voted for Q. Team Q got 2 votes. So now, guess what?
Where are we?
I think this is the pod room.
Damn it! It's no use! It's locked and won't open!
What's with this collar?
I don't know. It was on my neck when I woke up.
You fucking brat! It has to be you!
It's not. Eric!
Yeah, you finally see
Stop.
with these pretty
Tell
little
us how to get
necklaces
this
are
thing
from.
off!
I don't.
A door.
Maybe it's...
Is this another exit?
Is that a yellow door?
And now for the voting results. The team who received 2 votes is you, Q-Team. As such, according to the rules, Q-Team will be executed.
What are you saying?
This is a joke, right?
So it was a trap set up by C-Team.
The world is full of possibilities. You have caused one of them to become realized. That's all it is.
What the heck? What is this?
Take it off! I said take it off!
Ah! Open, damn it!
Does that door look familiar? Woo! Yay! Q-Team's dead! We love a dead Q-Team! Alright, so that's all cleared. So who should we kill off next? What does that kill them with? Explosion. So do we kill off C-Team or D-Team next? You choose. Carlos time. Alright, so in order for C team to die, alright, they voted for C team, so we're good there. We have to go back to... We have to go back to D team and change D team's vote. Is this their vote? No. No, that's insane plot bullshit. No, that's... It's not that one. Although, hey! It's open now, isn't it? We'll deal with that later. It's probably this one then. Yes. So they voted for Q, so we have to get them to vote for C team this time. Murder Carlos. Yeah, that was a dick move, Carlos getting Q team killed. I guess now it's time for a little bit of revenge. Oh. Goodbye and good night, C team. It was nice. But it's interesting that is unlocked now. We have to go back to that. Why,
Diana? Why did you vote for C team?
I don't know.
What?
I don't know. I have no idea why I voted for C team.
What are you talking about?
But it's true. Please believe me.
Minutes have passed. Your time limit has ended.
It's a hard sell there,
Sleep
lady.
well, as the next game will begin when you awake. Unfortunately, the team who receives 2 votes will be unable to participate. One final thing. You've gone through with the vote exactly as I commanded. You deserve a reward for obeying. The memory loss drug will not be injected into the 3 of you. When you next wake, those who survived will be able to regret the decision they made, as all members of a single team will perish as a result of the vote you entered. Pleasant dreams.
Are you ready? Are you ready for the imminent demise of C team? Are you ready?
Carlos!
Hey, Akane! Akane!
Carlos.
Hey, what the hell is this?
It's no use. It won't come off.
And now for the voting results. The team who received 2 votes is you, C-Team. As such, according to the rules, C-Team will be executed.
Bye-bye!
Screw this!
How could this happen?
It's Diana! That bitch betrayed us!
All is necessary for fate. Give it up.
Damn it! Damn it!
It's gotta happen!
There's no way I'm dying here!
Please don't! Please!
May you rest in peace. Decina fatadeo flecte sperare precando.
No!
He speaks a lot of Latin, doesn't he? Bye-bye! Alright, so here's where the game gets weird. Now we need to kill off D-Team. But the last time we played through this with C-Team, we voted Q-Team. So we have to play this again, even though we already went down the path of voting D-Team. and vote D team again because the game thinks we voted for Q team because that's what we played last. So we have to go play it over again. This game is weird. So, D team, your time has come. And before 5 becomes 0.
Ah, I was worried you weren't going to do it, Carlos.
You'll see, Akane. Just because we did what we set out to before.
Alright. So that's the end of that. So now we've gone through and redone theirs. And it's just gonna show us dying again because technically the other 2 people voted for C team last time. So now we gotta go for Q team. And instead of voting for C team, we're gonna vote for D team. And then D team's gonna die. And then we'll have all the deaths, and then we'll go start looking at whatever unlocked because of that. And we'll see what happens.
5 minutes.
What?
Goodbye and good night, D team.
Your vote has been accepted.
The plot thickens.
Why would you? If Carlos voted for D team like he said he would in the note?
Which he did.
Maybe that was the result he was going for. He wanted to kill the 3 in D team.
No.
You said it earlier, right, Mira? The note Gab brought? It could have been a trap from C team.
Right. But that doesn't mean voting for D team can be justified. If it really was a trap, there still isn't a solid reason to go against what it says in the note. Because regardless, as long as Diana doesn't flip on us, we may be screwed anyway.
Mira?
There's no way we can justify it by saying we voted this way in self-defense.
You made them all sad now.
90 minutes have passed. Your time limit has ended. Sleep well, as the next game will begin when you awake. Unfortunately, the team who receives 2 votes will be unable to participate. One final thing. You've gone through with the vote exactly as I commanded. You deserve a reward for obeying. The memory loss drug will not be injected into the 3 of you. When you next wake, those who survived will be able to regret the decision they made.
But as we saw with D
As all
team,
members of a
2 different
single
people
team
remembered both of
perish
these,
as
whether
a
they get
result
injected with it or not.
you entered. Pleasant dreams.
So good. Oh, it's so good, but it's so bad.
Diana? Diana!
Vi, where are we?
I think it's the healing room.
Hey! Open this door!
Remember what we found when we walked in?
This color.
No, I...
Remember when we teleported, we walked in here and we found the room splattered? Well, guess what happened? Guess what world we teleported into?
Dia. Zero must have put them on us. But
Let's take them off.
we can't. There's no hole for a key.
But there must be a way.
And now for the voting results. The team who received 2 votes is you, D-Team. As such, according to the rules, D-Team will be executed.
No!
Damn it!
Why? What's Q Team thinking?
If they were going to choose us, then there was no point in sending Gab.
That's true, but
There has to be a trick to this game. Something nonsensical. Illogical, maybe.
You're trying hard. Who was it who decided to kill all of you?
Who was it?
In a way, they are the true culprit.
Would you stop talking nonsense?
Zero! You won't get away with this! I swear I'll...
Sigma, let's jump.
What?
May you rest in peace. Platita acta est fabula.
He sure likes to speak a lot of Latin! Alrighty, and we're done with that. So, I believe we came over to D team, right? And we came over here and saw... No, which one was it? It was this one, right? Yeah. So, this is all of a sudden open. So, let's see what we've unlocked here. Guess what, guys? Sigma tried to move it and lived, but,
No! Sigma! Sigma, hang on!
His arms and I!
My God.
Now you know how we lost him!
We need to get him medical attention. I'll go check the other room.
It's okay. The shower's stopped, and the door's gone. We're getting out of here. Come on.
And now you know what storyline the original 2 games came from. No. This one.
Please, no!
It's also why Akane has no idea what happened in this facility.
This child...
From a completely different storyline.
Why such a small child?
Yeah, why such a small child? It's a good question.
Hey, are you all right? Vi, where are the others? I see. They're all dead. I'll be joining them soon. Zero told us. It was you, wasn't it? You set the bomb. That's okay. You deserve something nice in return. What did you just inject me with?
What did she just
Maybe
inject her
you've heard of
with?
it. That virus. Radical 6.
If someone infected with the virus was to go outside, then mankind, 6 billion people, will die.
What did you...
Well, do you like it? My present to you.
Mira's voice saying what? Mira's dead.
Vi, wait!
No.
Mira's dead. She didn't say anything.
Who knew this would happen? My body like this. Phi injected with Radical 6. Everything points to a single truth.
What truth?
It seems this history is the one that connects to that future.
Yeah, it is.
Well, I guess for Phi, it would be the past. Diana, you must not use this lift.
What are you saying? We need to get you to a hospital as soon as possible, or...
Don't worry about me.
No. The two of you need to get out of here. I am the only one who should stay.
There's no point. The rescue team will eventually show up if Diana and I get to the surface. And you know, they'll come down and get you too.
Then, kill me. Kill me and burn my remains, now!
Phi...
There's no other way. That's the only way to keep the virus from spreading. Come on, hurry! 6 billion lives are on the line!
I can't... There's no way I can't do that!
Diana, you know what you're doing, right?
Yes, I do. I'm going to save you and Vi.
Oh, just wait.
Hey! Can you hear me? What's going on? This is Control. I repeat, this is Control. Please come in. I'm asking you to respond.
This is Diana.
Oh, thank God. You really had me worried there. What happened?
6 of us are... dead.
What?
Counting myself, there are only 3 left.
How? Why are...
They were killed.
Am I kidding you? No! You're watching history, baby.
I guess you could say I killed them. No. No, that's not quite right. Not just them. Not just these 6. All of them. All 6 billion. Soon, I will have killed 6 billion people.
And that's how Radical 6 got out. Because Diana's an idiot. So really, it's all Diana's fault. In my opinion, anyway. Actually, it's really Mira's fault. Mira became the ultimate murderer. She murdered 6 billion people.
Let's put our hope in the next Sigma. The me who will return here from the future.
And there's that moon. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is actually how Radical 6 got out, because Diana's a moron. Told you were gonna love it! DN1. That clears that fragment. And we have this, dangerous, infectious, do not pass go, kill 6 billion people. Simple. You want to strangle her? Same, fam. It really is like a dumb thing to do. But yeah, I think this is actually a pretty good point to leave. I am exhausted and I've been trying to get better sleep. My back is starting to feel better, so I'm trying to catch up on sleep, and I have a lot of stuff to do tomorrow. Because I've got stuff going on this weekend. I'm just kind of in a time, there's a lot going on in my life. Diona? Is that her name now? Fantastic. Oh, alrighty, yeah, so I have stuff I have to do before I go to bed tonight. I have stuff that I gotta do tomorrow. There's stuff going on this weekend. There's just a lot going on. But maybe I'll stream again tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see. I gotta see if I'm gonna be going out tomorrow. I don't know. We'll play it by ear. Stalin's got nothing on. Yeah, I mean, she really killed, and like I said, if you even really want to go for it, she wouldn't have had to make that choice of word for Mira. So if you really want to give Mira the credit, you know. It turns out what was in Diana's heart was just Radical 6 for everybody. But thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. I will see you guys soon. I will be in the Discord chatting around. You know, I love seeing you guys there. And I hope you all have a lovely evening.